What's up, y'all? So, welcome back to another car video. It's your girl back at it again with the milkshakes in the car. So if you've not been here before, I am the Nonlinear Recovery Life of Jessica. My name is Jessica, and this is my YouTube channel of random things that happen in life and vlogs and just whatever hits my fancy at the time. So I actually just uploaded a video the other day about a package I got in the mail, but I wanted to make a little bit more another video about things that are going on because things are changing yet again. So for those of you that don't know, I'm a second grade teacher in North Carolina, and we all know, I want to make sure this thing doesn't have a hole in it. So as we know, or as most of you know, in March of last year, we went out of school for a 10-day closure plan. Basically, we were gonna flatten the curve. We were gonna, prevent coronavirus from spreading. All these fun, wonderful things that were planned. 10 days turned into 14 days that turned into 6 months plus. So, needless to say, I hugged my kids bye on a Friday in March 13th, actually, I believe, or 19th, and I did not see them again until the end of May when we did packet pickup and belongings pickup, which was literally me walking a bag of their stuff out to the car, waving at them from the car, saying hello from the window, and that was it. So needless to say, my mental health suffered a lot in the spring, because we weren't required to be on campus, and they actually, preferred you not to be on campus, or if you were going to be on campus, to make sure that you were distancing yourself from other people. So a lot of my days of working consisted of me being at home with my laptop open on my email to make sure that I could get to, parent emails or kid emails, and binging on Netflix, reading some books. That was pretty much it. Needless to say, my mental health suffered a lot in the spring of last year and a lot during the summer. However, it got better because I realized, come August, when we started the hybrid model, that I was going to be able to go back to work. I was going to be able to work semi-normal. So that helped. So since August, we have been in the hybrid model. So basically, our kids are split up into two cohorts or two groups. I have one group I see Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday is a hybrid day, a remote day. Basically a work day for us. The kids are at home. And Thursday, Friday is my second group of kids. Now, that's wonderful in the grand scheme of things because you have a smaller class size. You have, more one-on-one instruction and more chances for interventions and help. So I thought. The hardest part of that, and has been that, and what has suffered or caused my mental health to struggle with mental health this time, is the fact that I get told that in order to get through the content, I was going to have to teach 4 days worth of content into 2 days. So basically, from August to now, I have crammed multiple subjects of material down my kids' throats. And it has, that was weird, kind of obnoxious, but anyway, and it has really bothered me a lot because I know how hard some of our content is, and I know that they are struggling, but it just kind of felt like, I know you're struggling, I see you, but I have to keep going. I know you're having a hard time, I see you, but I have to keep going. And even though, I was told multiple times by other teachers, admin, everybody, that it was okay to slow down. It was okay to, maybe you just need to take one lesson a day. And, in practice, or in, words, that's fine. But in practice, if you keep slowing down, you're going to get behind everybody else. So it just kind of got to the point where it was like, is it worth it for me to get very far behind on my team so that we can't stay consistent anymore? Or is it worth it for me to, just keep cramming it down? So I've come up with I just almost watched that car get hit. Basically, I created the solution of the flipped classroom model, which was actually presented to me in a PD back before school started. And once it was presented to me, the more research I did, I saw that it worked so much better with that blended hybrid model, so I went with it. The good thing is, it did put a lot more work on me. It required me to basically do double what I would have been doing, but I have got a lot of positive feedback from it. I have gotten a lot of parents that are very appreciative of the time I've put into it, and I think overall, it has helped hopefully bridge that gap a little bit. Now, of course, there's still a gap in kids at this point because they missed so much instruction at the end of last year, and this year's instruction has been very staggered across the board. And no matter what you do, if a kid's not mentally ready and academically ready to get a concept, they're not going to get it, and that's okay. So this year especially, I've learned to give myself grace, that when things don't work or the kids aren't getting it, I have learned to give myself grace that it's not my fault and it's not their fault. It's the situation, it's the environment, it's the just overall way we find our world in right now. It's multiple environmental factors. So my board, because our school board, I worked for a charter school, so our school board had decided that when our county became orange for 7 consecutive days, so basically that means if it was in the red, which most of you probably know, the cases were high, they were still climbing, just many people were still getting sick. Orange was dropping. So orange means it's getting a little better. So basically, when we were in the orange for 7 consecutive days, we would be able to return to 5 days. Full 5 days, full capacity, everything would be normal, except that we would have to continue to wear a mask. So the thought was being thrown around for a while now. Since probably about mid-February, the idea was being thrown around that it may be March when we return. And my biggest fear was not getting the time to plan for that. And I mean, of course, it's not going to be that much different. Basically, all the kids are going to be back and you just start teaching. You slow down. That's the good thing. That's the very positive thing about it, is I'm able to slow down and only have to teach one lesson of each subject a day, so that I know I can devote the time to make sure these kids get this concept before we go to tomorrow where we have the next concept. Thankfully, what I was afraid of was the report was going to be released on Wednesday or Thursday, and we were going to get told, okay, Monday you're coming back. The positive thing was it was released earlier in the week. So basically it was released on Monday of this week or Sunday of this week. And we got the news Monday of this week that we would be coming back the next week. So today is Wednesday. We are coming back Monday, full capacity. Now, I'm going to be honest and say that I am a little nervous. Not because of COVID, not because of, no social distancing, stuff like that. I'm not scared of COVID. And I'm going to say that again. I'm not scared of COVID. But what makes me nervous is that these kids have been out of school for so long. Now, yes, they've been coming 2 days a week. But you have to look at it as, okay, they've been in school 2 days, and then they have 5 days off every single week. So naturally, and those of you that are teachers understand, naturally, when you have 9 kids in your room, you're going to let things go a lot more than if you have 20 kids in your room. So, the biggest concern for me is the classroom management aspect of this. I'm very excited to have my kids back. My kids are pumped up, and I am pumped up because I think it's great. I think it's been too long. I'm ready to come back. I'm ready to be normal with a mask, but you know, that's beside the point. I'm very ready to get back into this. But what worries me is just the fact that it's been so long since these kids have had a consecutive week. And really, my teacher friends know this too, that at this point in the year is when you don't have to be as strict on rules and expectations because it's been preached to them since August. And they know, oh, I can do this, I can't do this. And that's it. And it may just take a simple like look or a simple like, hey, you know, and they remember, oh, this isn't okay. But now we're coming back in March and it's like, oh, we're going to have to be overly aggressive with these rules and expectations because, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not been a free-for-all in my room. I've been very strict, but not as strict as I would be in a normal year because you can get away with, you know, some kids blurting out as every once in a while. You can get away with, you know, kids getting up and wanting to talk to other kids at certain times because there's only 9 of them. When there's 18 or 20, things get a little hard. You can't really do that. You know, they've been able to be a little bit louder at lunch than I would like. There's only 9 of them. But, nonetheless, overall, I am very excited. I'm not scared of COVID. I'm not nervous about that. I'm more nervous about the classroom management aspect of it. However, as I said, the good thing is for me, I can slow down. I can teach my kids the way I want to. And I can teach one subject at a time. Now, in other news, let's talk about how all of a sudden, like, God just came out and was like, hey, you get spring weather. Like, it's 72 degrees. It's 73. I'm sorry. It's 73 degrees. And I'm actually sitting in the shade. So it's 73 degrees. And, like, there was this thing that popped up on Facebook, and it was like, oh, we went from sledding to grilling overnight. Okay, I see. And it's the truth. Like, literally last week, Texas was having, like, snowmageddon. We were having monsoon rainstorms, like, where it was Noah's Ark when we needed it. And now it's sunny, which I'm not complaining. But it's sunny at 73. Like, anyway, that's a thing. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of like, first off, kind of update you guys on what's going on and why. I've kind of been radio silent for a while. Every once in a while, I'd periodically make a video, but I've just been so, like, above my head on everything with doing Flipped Classroom. It was a blessing. It was a good thing to do, but man, it took a lot of work. But, you know, it's all right. The way I look at it is now is it can only go up from here. You know, cases are going down. The vaccine's rolling out, which you may have an opinion on the vaccine. I'm not going to share my opinion on the vaccine, but, you know, I hope this means we're getting normal. I hope this means that things are coming back to normal. Also, I want to brag on myself for a hot minute. I am officially planned, roughly, because anything can change, but I am pencil planned for the end of the year, till the end of the year. So it is February. I am planned through May. So I'm planned through our very last week of school. Now, of course, I'll probably have to adjust things depending on, you know, how everything goes. But I'm planning through the end of the year. So I'm very proud of myself. And y'all don't understand how good of a feeling that is to be planning through the end of the year at this point. Because it's just how crazy everything is. But thank you, Lord. I'm planned. Anyway, I'm going to go and eat my milkshake and my food. Hope you all are having a lovely day. Hope all is well where you are. Hopefully the sun is shining, and if not, the sun will come out tomorrow. That's what the song says. And yeah, so let me know how you're doing. Let me know how you guys are doing. What's something you'd like to see me talk about? Do you have teacher questions? Do you have like life questions? I can try to answer. I mean, my life's kind of a show right now, but you know, we're making it. Mental health questions. I love talking about mental health, which is weird, I guess, but it's okay. All right. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe for more. I will try to not be radio silent for weeks on end this time. But hopefully I can kind of update you guys on how full capacity 5 days goes. Oh, Lord, we're all going to be tired. But it's all right. All right, guys. I will see you later. Bye.